It's day 18 on the walk to Moab. Today I struggle with water, but some good things happen along the way, and I get to go through Needles Park, or that's what I refer to it as. Find out on the walk to Moab. Alright, good morning. So, as you can see, doing a little bit of dirt road walking today, this morning. So, just after 6:45. I've been going for almost 30 minutes. So, but finally hit that prairie land. So last night I didn't sleep very well. I was actually just in shorts and t-shirts, and I was cold. So, but I was too lazy to put on a jacket, and then my warm rain jacket was hanging in a tree that was 10 feet away, so there's no way I was getting up for that. So, because there were ants last night. They were just large black ants that were super excited to investigate. So I was afraid they were gonna be in my be in the food this morning. So I hung it from a small tree last night. So all I had was my windbreaker that I left out. But I ended up putting that on around 3 o'clock, and I got a little bit of sleep. But yeah, I saw the clouds last night, but I didn't think it was going to be this cloudy this morning. So it's actually, I got my beanie on and my wind jacket on. So it's a little chilly. So I'm interested to see how warm it's going to get. But that's what's going on this morning. I'll see you guys down the trail. All right. So I got to descend down into this flat land here. And it's not, it looks flat, but it's not. But then I think I'm going to make my way all the way to where these two have a little gap. And then somewhere back there is Butler Wash. So that's what's going on now. I'm trying to figure out how to get down there. So I think there's right here. Whoops. Maybe this. But there's not a lot of travel in this area. So since the road dead ended, you're just making your own way. So this area doesn't get hiked a lot, like Fable does. And by a lot, I mean that there's footprints. So, all right, that's what's going on. All right, so I'm down here. It doesn't look, there's actually been 2 drops. You just follow a dry one, so you can't really tell. This is probably better height of kind of what's happening. So, but it looks like I still got at least one more to get to some kind of flat land. I'm not sure if I can get down that waterfall there. Doesn't look like a huge one. All right, so I'm trying to get to that green grass at the moment, so it's just like 20 more feet. I just got to figure out where to slide around. All right, so just came from the backside of this down here, and then there's a cut through over here. But check this out. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see all the colors. So I think I'm headed towards kind of that thing I just magnified on. So that's what's going on. It's still only 8:45 in the morning, so still a lot of walking to do. So it's slow going today again, so I got to get down this waterfall. So it's probably only 10 to 12 feet, but it's just a straight. So someone's got to stick a log down there, if I can use that. Or I may try to climb down this. I try to get the drone working, but it's the aftermarket blades that I had for years. It doesn't understand how to use them, so the drone is gone, I think, for this trip. So unfortunately, there's no good shots of me climbing up or down. So that's what I'm about to do, is see if I can get down this waterfall. Got a little arch in here. So got a little drop, an arch and a drop. Oh. Hopefully you can see me. All right, that's pretty cool. Let's go. Right, so I just entered Butler Wash. So I'm on here for at least 8 miles, so it just zigzags back and forth. I may have called it Butcher. I may mix those up, but it's Butler. So, all right, well, both the phones are getting to the 15% mark. There's no sun out today, which is good and bad, of course. So, I still got a long ways to go. But this is Butler. These rocks are huge. Looks like. All right, I'm gonna get on with it. All right, I figured I'd give you guys a view since I'm out of the wash. I'm still in the wash, but I got a higher viewpoint, so you can't see all this stuff when you're in the wash. So. But there's a light trail through here, and since I got out of that, I don't know if you guys can see it in the middle of your screen there, just going away from us. So it looks like cows, a little footprints, but there's no cow poop, so I'm not sure, but maybe it's just been here for years. So there's definitely not a lot of travel in here. So I got I think just under 6 miles or so to the next road. It's just before 12:30. So the Hayduke heads this way in the Butler Wash. I'm gonna head this way towards those cool rocks, but this is the I'm gonna kind of stair step over to Needles, that way I don't have to do 16 the 8 miles in, 8 miles back on the Hayduke. So I'll connect back with the Hayduke right after I get through Needles. So both the phones are at under 8%, so I'm about to stop. The sun keeps peeking out every once in a while, but I'll try to spend 30 minutes or so eating and seeing if I can get some more phone power before I can make it into to Needles, which I don't know what Needles is. I act like it's a town, but it's just a visitor center. So I'll try to get you guys a photo of this unique rock formation real quick, if I can get up there. All right, I'm back to it. It's around 1:15, but this place is really cool. I don't know why the Hayduke skips this one. So, but I think I got my primary phone back up to like 19%. I'm trying to leave it off, and this one's down at like 5%. So, but I think there's 15 miles of kind of this road walking, this dirt track, whatever this is. So, and I have less than a liter of liquid left. So, but it's still cloudy. And I'm on some more solid ground, and I should have enough power as long as I am cautious about, and there shouldn't be too many direction changes, so should be pretty much follow the main road. So that's what's going on. I'm in, I guess this is the Needles. If you guys don't know, I don't really do any research, so, but it seems like this is what the Needles. I didn't realize it was going to be this close to me and for 15 miles. So we'll see what it is. I'll try to get you guys some different shots. But it's like walking into a I don't know if a fortress is the right word, but definitely a town. This is the entrance. This is their yellow brick road into their village. It's pretty cool. All right, well, whoops. I'll try to learn how to walk, and I'll see you guys later. All right, it's just before 3 o'clock, and I'm still in the, I don't know if this is the Needles Park or what this is called. So, still dirt road walking. So, there's a kind of a Jeep trail, and I'm going to turn right and then go up somewhere through here. So, there's something called Elephant Hill coming up. I don't know. This is the back side of me. So, both sides look good on me. So you got a little Datsun up there. Somebody up there. All right, so that's what's going on at 3 o'clock. that's Elephant Hill. So it's a pretty steep hill you come up. Get a little view. So I found pavement. So I'm just leaving. I don't know what this park's called, but there was a privy there. There were trash cans there. So, but I got, I think a little over 5 miles to the visitor center. So the visitor center closes at 4. It's like 3:40 now. So I'm just hoping they're gonna leave their facilities open, like water, so I can have some water this evening, or I might have to make another decision. So that's what's going on now. Got a little asphalt walking. Just over 5 miles to the visitor center. I'll see you guys there. All right. Still road walking on a nice road here. I think it's called 211. It's just before 5 o'clock. This is, I could only make a sip out of that. That's not 2 sips. So the sun's been going in and out, but it's mostly been cloudy all day. It's made it a little bit easier. And also my secondary phone, my Chinese phone, it's actually charging as I'm walking with the solar, so it's up to 26%. So that's nice to know. I actually have this phone because I was in, when I was bicycling through China, I had like a 30 or 40 mile descent in the rain, in the dark. I didn't have any lights, no battery power left, and my phone got so wet that it wouldn't charge anymore. But it was just a small mountain town, and in China, even in a town with only a couple hundred people, they have mobile phone carriers. So it was crazy purchasing this, but so I'm glad I had this. So my Chinese phone is charging with the solar. So it's 1.5 miles, getting close to 1 mile now to the visitor center. And then it's 3 miles if I want to go to Needles Outpost, which is where I was supposed to get food, possibly sleep. So my thoughts are right now I'm going to go to the visitor center and see what they have. And then if there's something, I may stay for the night if I can stay out of trouble. And if I can't stay out of trouble, then I'll head to Needles Outpost. But with it being Memorial Weekend, they're probably not going to be happy with someone who doesn't want to pay top dollar. So I'm hoping I can stay at the visitor center instead of everyone's way, since they closed at 4 and it's already almost 5 o'clock. So, but that's what's going on now. It's beautiful out here. But this is 211. It's a very scenic drive. All right, so it's just before 9 o'clock. So there's actually a chance of rain, they were saying. I'm at the visitor center. I think I got here around 5 o'clock. It was closed because it closed at 5. There was no drink machine here at all. The restrooms are open. There's water, but there was like a line for the water. Just people bringing their RVs and filling up 5 gallons at a time. So, but I sat and ate, and I've been treating it like a town. I've just been eating and trying to drink as much as I can. So some of the good news is there's power, and I'm not talking about 110 plug-in power. I'm talking about my battery bank. So my battery bank is working again, it looks like. So once I plugged it in to see if it would take a charge, the lights came on again. So I wasn't able to charge anything. But it's like it reset itself once it had a power surge. So the battery bank is working. I've already used it, and I've already charged phones, charged my GPS tracker. So that's a good thing that's going on. So I've just been resting, just sitting out of the way. Just like I saw the park ranger pull out, and literally 2 minutes before I made the turn into the visitor center, she said, "Do you need a ride? What are you doing?" So she says, "You need a place to sleep tonight." So she said I could go to the outpost and sleep. So the outpost is where I plan on buying food. So the rest of the day I wash my shorts, t-shirts, and my socks in the sink. I'm still drying. I did about 25 miles on the GPS today. So of course I did a little bit more than that, but I'm not sure how many trail miles. And the trail is 8 miles north of here. So that's where it gets tricky. So the notes that I have say the water source is like 50 miles. So it could be anywhere from 40 to 60 miles, the next water source that I know of. So I'm going to ask at the outpost tomorrow, and I'm hoping they have enough food. But if everything's right mileage-wise, I'm within 68 miles of Moab. It looks like there's quite a bit of dirt road walking after I get past like 15 miles of something. So the dirt road walking is going to help with the water situation just to speed it up a little bit, and a possibility that if I need something, maybe I'll see someone. But it's only 2 days, so... But the outpost is 2 miles away from here, so then if I came back, it would be 2 miles, that'd be 4 miles, then 8 miles to the trail, that's 12 miles. So now you're talking 72 miles to town. So I don't think I'll make it in 2 days. I think it's more like 2.5 days. But I'm hoping the outpost is going to help with some knowledge, because someone told me this Salt Creek, which is a creek that runs parallel to the 8 miles, had water in it, but I don't know if they were referring to south of here or north of here. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna eat again, so I've almost eaten all my food, so I really hope the outpost has enough food for 2.5 days. They don't have water, supposedly. They don't have potable water there, so I may have to swing back by here to grab potable water, to grab drinking water, for those 50 miles or whatever it is. So they still said there's a chance of rain tomorrow as well. So but only until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's nice that I won't have to worry about it at nighttime. But there's a chance up to like 10 p.m. tonight of it raining here, like 40% chance. But so far, it's only looked bad. But it looks like it's blowing further to the west. To the east of the visitor center tonight. So it doesn't look like most of it's already passed over. But I'm usually wrong. So, well, that's what's going on with the hike today. So there's a couple of good things. My shirt is destroyed. I'll have to show you guys. It's already been duct tape and all. It's too dark now. But it's barely going to make it to Moab if I'm going to be wearing a shirt into Moab. So, but the battery bank's back up, so I have power. So that's just great. And I'm within 2 to 3 days of Moab, and then from Moab, I can decide what's going on then. So, all right, you guys have a good night.